Well, today is our second day of camping at Johnson Sauk State Park in Illinois. So we're going to show you some fun. Oops, he didn't know I was recording. So we're going to show you some fun things today. First, we're going to take the dogs out for a little walk and show you these gorgeous pine trees that have been planted in straight rows. Then I'm going to show you our electric bikes. We've had these bikes, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. They're kind of old, but they work really well. And we're going to take a bike ride around the lake. Stop and have a little picnic. And we're going to try out the new plastic case for our Go Pro 7 so that you can put it underwater and see if it works. And then we're going to head over to the historic Ryan's Round Barn. And I'm going to show you some amazing footage of the stabilization on the GoPro cameras. I was even surprised when I saw it. The husband's going to ride his bike around the outside of the barn, and it'll show you how stable these cameras are. Alright, we're going to go for a bike ride around this park. They have a really nice road. So here's my husband's bike that nobody can get on because he's a 6'3" and it's a really tall bike. And here's my little bike. I can put my tripod in here. We both have a little picnic fruit to take with. My camera, I just put it up here in the basket, and I carry, because it's kind of cloudy and overcast today, so there might not be a lot of photos, but you just never know. And yes, these are electric bikes because we don't do this for exercise, we just do this for fun. Alright, so we're going to hit the trail. Bicycle basket, he found the mother load. That one's a little too big to pick up. This is a really nice place for a picnic. All right, we bought one of these plastic waterproof cases. We're gonna put this on the GoPro and dunk it in the lake and test it, see if it works. Well, the GoPro case worked just fine. It didn't leak any water. I can't wait to try it when we go to the ocean or back up to Lake Superior. So now we're going to head over to the barn. Alright, next is the historic Ryan Round Barn. This barn was completed back in 1910. Ryan was a well-known brain surgeon from Chicago, but he bought this land here to raise his prized Black Angus cows. Now first, the husband is going to test out the GoPro camera. Look at how much his arm is shaking, but yet the barn is very stable in the video. That's amazing on these little cameras that they can be this steady. Now this surgeon, Ryan, he bought 320 acres here in Illinois and had this barn built. This barn is 61 feet tall and 74 feet in diameter. It is a true round barn where they bent the wood to make it round. Now they came up with the idea for a round barn because if you look at a cow from above, they're actually shaped like a wedge. So it's kind of like a pie. So they figured it would be more efficient to have all the cows in a circle, and they put this silo in the center, and that's what holds all the food. I'd say that was pretty smart architecture there. Alright, we're heading back to the camper. This is actually a pretty steep hill here. You probably can't tell by the angle of the camera. But the husband made it to the top first, and then he's circling back around. And yep, that's me halfway up the hill. I had to stop and walk a little bit. Well, that was a fun bike ride today. I'm going to head off here to the right, and the husband's going to go around the loop again. And one more time. Well, we really had a great time today. I hope you enjoyed it. On the next video, I'll be showing you our last day at the campground with some wonderful sunrise photos and just some of the fall colors that were still around on this little trip. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and as always, I hope to see you next time on Adventures Outdoors.